All right, everybody, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. All right, this is what I got today. I'm doing a pod review. This is a single pod review of Chocolate Ghost. This pepper I have a bunch of them, but this is the one I'm choosing. Actually, let me see which one. I want to eat a different one. Give me just a second. Give a double take here. Actually, I'm going to eat this one instead. Hang on just a second. Put the other ones back. I'm going to eat these later. And I really will. You guys want to hear something crazy? I think you probably believe me now. If I said this in the first video I've made, you maybe not, but you all know me by now. I eat more peppers off camera than I do on. Isn't that neat? All right, so this is the one I'm choosing to eat. This is a Chocolate Ghost grown by Ron Crum. So let me cut this bad boy open and see what the inside looks like. Boy, oh boy, that might be the wettest blade I've ever seen. Boy, you might be able to see it even on camera. Yep, see the wetness on that? There you go, you can see it. Finally got the angle right. All right, so, incredibly oily. I'm gonna take a photo of this. I'm not gonna put it on the video, but I'm gonna post this on Facebook because this is sinister looking. Give me just 1 second, guys. I appreciate your patience. Much love and respect for letting me do this. All right, so I'm back to you guys. All right, so let me look. This is the interior. Look how gnarly that is. Classic, very hot chinensi smell. Whew. Just super hot. All right, so I'm gonna pull the stem off of this bad boy. I want to thank you guys for watching me. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Thank you, Ron Crum. All right, guys. That's not my favorite tasting pod. It has its place, maybe in sauce making, or powders. Kind of bitter tasting. Very good heat. It's kind of hot right off the bat. As far as the mouth burn, just like most Ghost, it's burning the tongue, sides of my tongue, not my throat so much. Yeah, it's not the worst tasting pepper. I don't want you to get the wrong impression. I think the worst pepper I've ever had. I'm not gonna say who grew up. It was a caramel moruga. I'm not gonna tell you what video it was. If you go back and watch it, I almost threw up. You can hear it stop right there. I never vomited ever on film because of, if I'm ever going to vomit, it's because the taste is so foul, my body's trying to reject it, and that was a close call. But this, it's floral. I'm just not a big fan of a really floral pod, and that's kind of floral. But the heat's good. And as far as the heat, I wouldn't say it's peach yet. Wickedly sharp, so I gotta be careful. As far as the heat, probably a 3, maybe a 4. It's not ferociously hot. It's a hot pepper. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if you don't eat peppers, this would be a problem for you. You'd be uncomfortable with it. I mean, it would be a 9, an 8 or a 9 if you're not a chili head. But it's like a 3 or 4 for me. It's really funny. Believe it or not, the aftertaste is actually picking up. The floral aftertaste is kind of diminishing. What I'm all left with is a decent burn. So it's definitely peaked. It's on the back side now, which is interesting because some people ask me, how do you know it's peaked? You eat enough peppers, you kind of know. Pepper burp, which is always a good sign. If I don't get a pepper burp, it's a problem. Pardon me for that. It's certainly peaked. I like it more now that a few minutes has passed since I've eaten it than I did when I first ate it, when I first was chewing it. No problem with it though, it's a decent pod, it's a decent pepper. Isn't that weird? The aftertaste is so much better than it was when I was eating it. Now the burn is going to a little bit more to my throat. Not a lot, it's just kind of moving its way back. I'm not feeling much of a warmth here, but I'm kind of a strange variety. Is what it is. It's a good pod though, you know, it's better. Now that I've eaten it, I'm going to eat every one of these. Promise you I will. They're tasty and they're all in great shape still. Yeah, it's a tasty pepper. It's way better after the fact than it was initially. Kind of odd. Heat's definitely fading, so it didn't stay long. It kind of built quickly. But it's a decent pepper. I didn't like the taste at first. Liked it a lot more after the burn. The floor kind of diminished, which is okay. So anyway, I want to thank you guys. Love all of you. I mean it a lot. You guys are all pretty cool. You're pretty amazing. You take time out of your schedule to watch this silliness, so it means a lot to me. Thank you. What I'd like you guys to do, if you guys like some great pods, I don't know what Ron can do for you. I don't know what he's selling in the way of pods or what he's got right now, because he has some of the greatest powders you're ever going to taste in your life, and oils too. So I don't know what he has, but I'm going to still put below in the description box a link for Ron Crum. You can check that out, see what he can do for you. But thank you guys for watching. You guys are really cool. You're my family. It's a big, giant, extended chili family. It is the capsaicin that binds us. So go to the description box, click that link, and pardon me, another pepper burp, but go to the link and click on it and talk to Ron. He's a wonderful guy. I mean, the salt of the earth. Like that, like a dad. He's a wonderful guy. So, but that said, I'm really frank with him. If I didn't like, it's not my favorite pepper from Ron, I'll tell you that. I like his Ghost. Yesterday in a challenge, I ate what I thought was a Ghost. I found out it was a Ghost cross with his 420, which was stunningly hot. But click on the link. He's a wonderful guy. He's very cool to deal with. So thank you guys for doing that. Right there, you're going to see the Chasetheheat floating pepper. I can almost grab it. Click on that pepper. It's going to give you a chance to watch this. If you're subscribing to the channel, it means a ton to me. If you click on the bell, we'll notify you when we have new videos, so you won't miss any. But I want to thank you guys for joining me. You guys are amazing, and I love you guys a lot. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was a Chocolate Ghost pod review from Ron Crum. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to catch you guys next time right here on Chase the Heat. Thank you, everybody.